What is up, everyone? Today we have a nice little 3-pack for you about this Switch. We got some Nintendo Switch Online app issues and bugs causing some problems with different phone models. Then we have a very interesting adaptation for the Joy-Con grip, allowing you to play in a totally new way. And third, a brand new Metroidvania style game coming to the Nintendo Switch. So stay tuned for all three, but first we'll start with these issues that the Nintendo Switch Online app is causing for people on their phones. Now, these are mainly about the Samsung Galaxy and some Nexus models of smartphones, but people are reporting that the app kind of takes over in the background. It takes over all your volume controls while it is open because it's constantly in this kind of call waiting mode, waiting to receive a call to voice chat with other people. So people were saying that while you're trying to listen to music, you can't and change the volume. It instead changes the call volume, not the actual audio volume. Or if they have earphones plugged in, the sound will still come through the phone speakers and not the headphones. Another person was reporting that it messes with the Bluetooth. So if you Bluetooth to his or her car, and tries to play music, it won't play the music because the phone is like waiting for this call in the Nintendo Switch Online chat, player-to-player chat. It's constantly waiting to receive a call, so it's not going to start playing up that music. And there are different like alarms that are getting quieter, different audio apps that are kind of taking a backseat to the Nintendo Switch app. And some people are saying, yeah, they got so sick of it kind of commandeering the interface of their phone and their volume controls that they just deleted the Nintendo Switch app because it was too much. And interesting that some people are saying they wish that they would split the voice chat app from the Nintendo Switch Online app, because some people are saying like they used it solely to buy Splatoon 2 gear and use Splatnet, and they didn't want the voice controls and have that issue running in the background of their phone if they just wanted to use it for Splatnet. Or just saying have the Nintendo Switch app be one thing and then the Nintendo voice chat app be a separate thing, so those bugs don't carry over when you're using the Nintendo Switch Online app for other things than actually voice chatting with people. And some people are never even going to use the voice chat, so they're saying just get rid of it for now if it is causing this many problems. So I'm curious, for those of you who have downloaded and used the Nintendo Switch Online app, if you are experiencing any of these problems or similar issues with the app while it's open in the background, kind of taking over and hijacking your audio controls. Leave a comment down below with any experiences you have, or if you think it's been running perfectly fine, you have no complaints whatsoever. Kind of want to see how isolated these events are, or if it is a widespread issue that the app is kind of bugging people's phones and ruining their audio controls. The second news story is this engineer created a Joy-Con grip that allows people with disabilities to play. If you only have control over one hand, or you only have one hand, this grip allows you to play Switch games with the Joy-Con in this very unique fashion. Engineer Julio Vasquez, I'll put the link into the article in the description down below. He made one model where it kind of just scrunches the two Joy-Con together side by side, almost if you took the grip, the middle of the grip out, and you just smash the two Joy-Con where the Joy-Con straps should go, and you just kind of smushed them in the middle and made a very narrow double Joy-Con controller. But then there's another updated model that puts the Joy-Cons at an angle, so they're aligned at a 90-degree angle, as you can see in the image on the screen here. And this is a very interesting way to play because you have access to all the buttons at the same time. You're kind of combining two hands into one. So if you're holding in your left hand, you'd be controlling the left Joy-Con with your thumb and the right Joy-Con with your fingers, and vice versa if you were using your right hand. And this is interesting because they show him playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with this 90-degree single hand Joy-Con grip, and it seems to be working fine. They say like the addition of the gyro aiming for arrows and such really helps because you can still aim with the Joy-Con in this hand position. And I think this is interesting, not only because it allows people with disabilities who can't control both their hands or only have one hand to be able to play more Switch games. It's also like if you just wanted to play with one hand and you got really skilled at controlling both Joy-Con with one hand, you could like be eating a snack on the other hand, or having a drink of water, or petting your dog, or you know, whatever you want to do with the other hand. But it's an interesting concept that people were able to make this very accessible, and something that you couldn't do with other controllers. You can't really snap a Xbox or PlayStation controller in half and be able to curve it like this to play single-handedly on the platform. So again, the Switch is so versatile in the ways you can play that people are even inventing more ways that you can play and allowing a greater accessibility to the population of Nintendo fans, which I think is really, really cool. And the third and final story is about a brand new game that is on Kickstarter for now. It started at the beginning of August. It's called Necrocosmos, and it is a 2D Metroidvania game. I'll have the trailer playing in the background. Looks super cool, and I brought this up for two reasons. One, if you like Metroidvania style games and you like pixel art, you should definitely go check this thing out and see if you want to support it. Again, I'll put the link in the description down below. But also, the second reason I put this up here is because I think that this genre of gaming, these 2D platformers that have like retro graphics, or they could have updated like cell shaded graphics or something else, but these like 2D platformers that are very solid mechanically and are very fun to play, I think are a great addition to the Switch library, because it is the perfect game to fill in the void between, let's say, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey for single player people who like single player games more than multiplayer. If you're not really into Mario Kart, ARMS, Splatoon 2, and you want to, just stick with the main kind of single player experiences, these games can be really fun and be something that you can pick up and play on the go in handheld mode or tabletop mode when you're traveling and you want something fun to pass the time with. Because for me, one of my favorite games that I've played on the Switch still is Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment, and having that solid 2D platformer was such a good addition and a great introduction to the Switch for me playing that. It was one of the first games I played on the Switch and the first game I beat on the Switch. And it was so much fun, like I said, to just play in handheld mode and be able to pick up and play at any point. So this genre, I feel like, could really explode on the Nintendo Switch, and I feel like a lot of developers could capitalize this. And Metroid Prime is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Metroid Samus Returns isn't coming to Switch, it's coming to 3DS, but maybe if these games start to do well in the future, they will put 2D Metroid games on the Switch, new 2D Metroid games on the Switch, and other developers like these guys here at Andromeda Project will come up with their own takes on Metroidvania games, or like I said, other 2D platformers that are really solid. Some Mega Man style games like Spectre of Torment, some more Metroidvania style games I think would be really, really cool, and again, just a nice way to fill out the Switch library and give those people who are hardcore single player gamers more experiences to enjoy between the major releases on the Nintendo Switch. So let me know in the comments down below, again, if you're having issues with the Nintendo Switch online app, or if it is being a well-behaved little app for you and not causing you any headaches. Also, let me know about this Necrocosmos games. Do you think it looks really cool? Do you want more games in this 2D kind of retro style, or 2D solid platformers with updated graphics, but just real solid mechanics, really fun gameplay? I think would be awesome. Will you be backing Necrocosmos, and will you want to see more of it? And also what you think about this really unique way to play with the Joy-Con single-handedly. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up if you like these 3 packs. And until next time, Switch Force out.